Today's lesson is types of users. Types of users. So there are typically 4 types of users of substances like various drugs that we've discussed in previous lessons. We've got the experimenter, the regular user, the preoccupied user, and lastly, the addict. So let's look a little bit on each one of these types of users. So the experimenter, curiosity is the leading motivator for wanting to try some kind of a drug. They are also, the experimenter is learning about the mood swings that they're getting using whatever drug of choice is for that experimenter. They're learning to trust and mistrust the drug. High is a totally new feeling to these people. So the experimenter who's experimenting, they're experimenting on the new high. So that high that they're getting from using the drug is now a new experience, and they can still relate to people. Okay, so they are kind of like the entry-level drug user. Now, moving away from the experimenter and having made the decision to use on a regular basis is the regular user. So the regular user probably started as an experimenter and has now eventually moved on to becoming a regular user. They are constantly seeking that high. They're comfortable and confident in using whatever is their drug of choice. Typically for regular users, their peer group are also users. Getting high is very important for a regular user. They're slowly developing a tolerance. They're very cocky, and they have some problems relating to people who, let's say, aren't taking whatever their drug of choice. Moving on now, the regular user, over time, if they're not careful, can eventually become even preoccupied users. They are thinking more about drugs. They want to be high often. Blackouts when using these drugs are starting to occur. They're having relationship difficulties. They clearly want to use the drug. They use not just when they're in their peer group, but they're actually even using it alone. But the preoccupied user also thinks they are still in control of their actions. And if they're not careful, eventually they kind of border towards becoming the addict, where they no longer get high. And they must take drugs to survive. Now, the need for getting high is now kind of past that. They are using the drug as a form of survival. There's no choice. They must use. They typically relate to drugs and not to people. The addict will use any time. They're not waiting for a party to occur. They are pretty much through 24 hours a day. Wake up in the morning, they're thinking about about using. They're typically obnoxious and intimidating, and drugs is their life. So one of the things to be aware is, please don't get here. Don't get here. And about being the experimenter, no need to get here. Try to enjoy a drug-free life, live a healthy lifestyle, eat well, make smart decisions, exercise, and all that is going to be just a better pleasure for your body than experimenting to try to seek some kind of need for some kind of made up high. So get high on life itself and on the great things that are out there for us. I hope you liked this video. If you did, do not be shy to hit that thumbs up button. And while you're clicking the thumbs up, click on that subscribe to stay tuned to my new videos. Thanks for watching.